Welcome to In the Loop at CCC. I'm your host, Omar Porter. And on this month's episode, we spotlight the nursing program with the Director of Nursing, Anna Ledford. Plus, we sit down with our president, the head man in charge, Dr. Jason Hurst, to talk to us about 60 years of education at CCC. Also, we recap the Yetis Athletic Golf Fundraiser, where we raised over $60,000 towards athletics and scholarships. And as always, conversations with the Yeti. So we are here with Miss Anna Ledford, the Director of Nursing here at CCC. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I hope you are.
Great. Glad you could be here with us. So can you tell us a little bit about your background and what led you to eventually becoming the Director of Nursing here?
Okay. So I came through the Foothills Nursing Consortium through Cleveland Community College and achieved my associate degree in nursing. I started working as a registered nurse at Atrium Health Cleveland in the emergency department.
Okay.
After working in the emergency department, I realized that I really enjoyed precepting new graduate nurses and students. So I decided to go back to school to get my master's degree in nursing education. Once I achieved that degree, I started being a clinical instructor through the Foothills Nursing Consortium. So I would have students, a group of 8 to 10 in the clinical setting. And then I also started doing clinicals here at Cleveland Community. Once a position became available, after doing clinicals for several years, I started as a full-time employee here at Cleveland Community in 2020. In 2020 is when the world kind of shut down from COVID.
Right.
So it kind of brought some challenges, but we were able to get through those challenges. I started here, like I said, full-time in 2020. I worked in the practical nursing program at the time. It was then in 22 that we started a associate degree nursing program. So I was able to assist in the development of that program. Within the time frame, I became the clinical coordinator. So scheduling clinicals, all things clinical for both nursing programs, the practical nursing and the associate degree. Then there was an assistant director position that became available that I started in 2024. And then once Ann Wise announced her retirement,
shout out to Dr. Wise.
I then became the director she left in July.
Okay. So you just been
working
your way up. Yeah.
Working my way up, started from the bottom, but the benefit of that is I've been able to see every different program, see the ins and outs of all of it. There's really not a position in this program that we have that I've not done.
So starting from the bottom, now we're here, but like literally working your way up. So what do you love the most about, being here and getting there? What do you love the most about being the Director of Nursing here at CCC now?
I think a lot of times, a lot of our students in the community college setting, they're people just like we are. They're working moms, dads. They have, responsibilities in place. Some do come out of high school with not as many responsibilities, but a lot have a lot of challenges that come along their way while they're in school. So here at the Cleveland Community, we really try to give them the resources that they need, whether it's, different study techniques or time management strategies and things that they can do, but really just being there for the students and being that listening ear for them, and knowing that they've got somebody that they can come to is really my passion. So I guess my goal for all the students and everybody that comes in and wanting to come to our program is to be available for them, to be a listening ear, and to be someone that they can come to if they have challenges along the way.
So evidently y'all been doing some stuff right down here because of course I do community engagement. So whenever I'm out at events or I could be anywhere, one of the programs that I get asked about all the time is nursing. And I mean I get asked about it all the time. So what do you think one of the reasons or some of the reasons that you think that the program is booming? Now I'm thinking some of it is because what you've been saying so far, you know?
So I think it has to do with our faculty.
Mm,
They're top notch. Here for the students, we have an open door policy.
mm,
If there's a problem that aligns, whether it's with the student in the classroom or something that's going on outside of the classroom, say they've got a personal problem that, is affecting their learning.
mm,
Like we have that policy that we need to know. If there's something going on in your life, we want to know about it so we can be there to help you,
mm,
support you along the way. We maybe can't change that challenge or change that situation, but to offer the support and be there for them. And I
yeah,
think that really is what helps our program stand out.
yeah. Like I say, one of the most programs I get asked about all the time when I'm out in the community. So can you tell us about a typical day of a nursing student here?
So nursing school is not easy.
Oh yeah.
If it was easy, everyone would do it. So to start with our practical nursing and our associate degree, in the first semester of nursing school, I'll be honest, it's really like 3 classes.
Mm,
So you have classroom, you have lab, and then you have clinical.
mm,
Once you complete all of your lab skills, it kind of slacks up just a little bit. Then you just have class
mm,
and clinical. But the first semester, you're going to be here kind of morning and afternoon, Monday and Thursday for class and lab. Tuesday, you will have half a day of lab, and then Wednesday or Friday, you will have clinical. So the first semester is pretty rough, but
yeah.
like I say, once lab is finished up, it does lighten up a little bit. So clinical, of course, is where they go to the clinical setting
Mm-hmm.
and have hands-on experiences with patients. We also have simulation that they will do here in our sim lab to where they can have realistic clinical experiences.
Okay. So I guess I can ask this, but even kind of for you, like as a student, what's like a real world experience that you got as a student, as being a nursing student, but like doing clinicals and stuff like that, like something where it's like, oh, okay, this is gonna happen like when you're really doing the job.
So as a nursing student, you're going to have many experiences,
Mm-hmm.
and the simulation lab is a great place for them to learn. So, the very first simulation that they'll do in their first semester, a lot of times, is just physical assessment. So, as nursing students, they're going to come in and they're going to assess a patient here in the simulation lab after we've taught them how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then, once they've checked off on that skill and have performed that efficiently, we will then allow them to start going and doing hands-on physical assessments, head-to-toe assessments, and that's just an example.
Yeah.
But many different experiences that they get to have in the clinical setting as well.
Okay. So what type of careers can people, go into after coming through this program?
So our students, while they're in clinical in the practical nursing program, they go to hospitals, they go to nursing homes, they'll work in long-term care, and they also do experiences through schools. So nursing is you can do so many types of
Mm-hmm.
nursing. Hospitals, like I say, hospitals, long-term care. You can work in prisons, adult daycares. Holy Angels is another place
Oh
that we
yeah.
go to.
Mm-hmm.
Dialysis. So many of our students get to have those experiences while they're here in our programs, which I think is a benefit.
Mm-hmm.
We
Okay.
also take our students, our associate degree nursing students, on a tour to Charlotte. They get to tour Carolina's Rehab, which is a acute rehab facility.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice. And then they go to Med Center Air, so they get to go see the helicopters that they fly, see inside them to see the different, all the different things they can do. And then they go to Medic One, which is a disaster preparedness facility where they house all of their equipment.
Mm.
And so just getting to see the different avenues and different things that nurses can do is, I think, it opens their eyes to see how big of a career they can have in nursing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So how does the nursing program help address the growing demand of healthcare workers in our region?
So we are producing as many nurses as we can. we cap our classes every single semester, or every single admission. We take our max amount. When the expansion in Bailey Building is complete, we will be able to take more students. Currently, every fall, we take in 40 in our associate degree nursing program, and we can take up to 60, but due to space, we take 32 to 40 in our PN program. So every year, and then our LPN to ADN, we're taking, and they admit in January, we are taking in 40 there as well. So lots of students.
Yeah, we're definitely helping.
Yes, definitely helping the demand.
Yeah.
But like I say, as soon as the expansion is complete, we'll be able to produce more nurses to help in the community.
So thinking about the expansion, where do you see the nursing program going like in the next few years here?
Growth.
Yeah.
Nothing but growth. As soon as we can get lab space and clinical space really is the restraint. We go to clinical at Atrium Cleveland, Kings Mountain. We go to different, like I said, nursing homes. May end up going to Caramont as well. To just many different places that they can go.
So how does prospective students get started or learn more about the program and learn about applying?
Okay. So our website has a lot of the information that you may need to apply if you just look under health sciences. But we also have health symposiums, which we just recently had. We have those twice a year. So in June and November, you have the opportunity to come in, and you can talk to the nursing faculty. You can talk to all the different health science programs. So it's not just nursing, but it's radiography, surge tech, med assisting, sonography. All the different programs are showcased. You have the opportunity to come in and see our labs, ask any questions that you may need. And then now they have changed that you actually, if you attend a health symposium, you get 1 point towards your application.
Oh, okay.
So with the competitive programs, it is very good to have as many points as you can get towards your application, because we have so many students apply. So come to the symposiums to learn more. Plus, you'll receive a point towards your application.
All right. Well, thank you. And I also have to say, Ms. Ledford is my teammate on the faculty staff basketball game. We play this game once a year, and we go out there and try to run and kind of help.
Our best.
Try our best. So, but thank you for hanging out with us and giving us this great information.
Thank you.
Thank you. Did you know that every November CCC hosts the largest fire and rescue training with over 700 students coming? I mean, this thing is packed out with students every November. Did you know that? You should go check it out.
Cakes and cookies, toys and gifts, Christmas at your fingertips.
It's the shopping event of the season, the Southern Christmas Show, November 13th through 23rd at the Park Expo and Conference Center. Experience Santa's workshop, brimming with timeless childhood delights, twinkling lights, and festive cheer. Buy tickets early and save at southernChristmasShow.com.
Let's go to the Southern Christmas Show.
So we're here with Dr. Hurst, the president of CCC. How you doing, Dr. Hurst?
Doing great, thank you.
Yes, sir, glad to have you here. So CCC is celebrating 60 years of providing education and job training in the area. I grew up right down the street, and this is just it's amazing. 60 years, can you believe that?
It's hard to believe. It really is.
So I know you've been here for a few years now, and how do you think the college's role in the community has evolved since you've been here?
You know, we started out uptown. So I know some of our viewers will remember where the tag office currently is today,
Wow.
uptown Shelby. And we were a unit of Gaston College. We actually started out as a unit of Gaston College.
Oh, wow.
Cleveland Tech, as many people
yeah.
still know us as. But in those days, we had a very few number of technical programs. We just had a handful of technical programs, and over time that grew. We offered more technical classes, technical programs, and then evolved into academic transfer. And so, you know, really from our humble beginnings uptown, where the tag office is, to the campus where we are today, and now in 2 other sites, we offer the full complement of technical programs, health science programs, all the transfer academic programs that we have, as well as the short-term workforce training programs that are really, I think, where the rubber meets the road. You know, we are putting people into the workforce with these short-term workforce training programs that are changing this community, and it's really opening doors for our employers that have never been opened before. So I think we've just kind of migrated in that direction, and we offer a full complementary of things from technical to health science to academic to short-term.
So what do you think has been some of the most significant changes?
Yeah, I mean, I would say in the 60 years, I'm sure there are points at which marks major changes in the history of the college. Certainly coming to this location, giving us more land, giving us more access to build and grow the college has been significant. When we started offering the academic transfer, that really opened the door for our local students who wanted to get that 4-year degree, but they needed a little help getting going. And so we are that help to give them their first 2 years, and then they transfer to another college or university. I think that's a major turning point in the life of our college.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I'm now in my 8th year, and it's really, it's hard to believe that I'm in the 8th year here at Cleveland Community College, but gosh, just so many changes that have occurred over that period of time that we've built a really good team. We've completely changed the marketing. We've added programs. We've built buildings. We've added campuses. You know, so just a lot of those kinds of things.
Yeah, and like I say, you've been here 8. I've been here 7, so I came in under your watch. And like I say, me growing up right down the street, like a lot of things that have, you know, happened here under your vision, like I never thought it would happen. I mean, like even with sports, you know, it was something that we just never thought it would be here that has come here. But with CCC being here for 60 years, what does it say about only having 3 presidents?
Yeah, so just last week, we had an event on campus, and we had all 3 presidents here for the first time since I've been here. And it really is quite remarkable. I don't know that there's any other college of the 58 in North Carolina that can say they've only had 3 presidents. But what I think that really speaks to, first of all, this community. This community has been very supportive of Cleveland Community College, so I think that's a big game changer. The county commission, who helps fund us, has been very supportive. So I think that's another thing that makes a big difference. But the culture here, I think to me it's really about the culture of the employees that we have here at Cleveland Community College. That, first of all, you know, the Board of Trustees has to want the president to be here, but the president needs to want to be here as well. And so I think it speaks to the Board of Trustees and the professionalism that they have, the culture that we have here, and this community, and just the support that we have here. You know, Dr. Petty was the first president of the college, Dr. James Petty. He was here 25 years. And then Dr. Steve Thornburg followed him up with being here 27 years. So last week when they were here, I told both of them they did not have to worry I was not going to break their record. I started too late, so, but anyway, it's a great place, and I love Cleveland Community College. I love this community.
Yeah. So for the past, over the last 3 years, like the college has broken records with enrollment and graduation. What do you see has been like a major part of that, and how does the college keep that momentum going?
Yeah, so we talked about a few of those things, but I think we very much understand that we exist to meet the needs of this community. So we're here to serve this community. We're here to serve the business and industries that are in this community, and I think we're laser focused on that. So with that, we've started programs that our companies need. Those companies, they have jobs, and so our community knows that they go get this training, they can go get the jobs that are out there, good paying jobs. And so staying focused on what our community needs is important. I think that has been a key to the success of the college. We've rebranded ourselves. So if you look at us from a marketing perspective, we have completely rebranded ourselves with new logos, with new color schemes. We never had a mascot.
Right.
We started athletics 6 years ago now. It's hard to believe it's been 6 years, but with that, we have a mascot now. We're the Yetis. Our community has something to root for. They really got behind that, and I think our high school kids today see Cleveland Community College very differently and very favorably than they did before. I think instead of being a kind of a last resort, they knew they could always come to us if nothing else happened for them. We're a first choice now. And you go to these awards days and you go to graduations and you listen to the students talk about where they're going. It's overwhelming the number that are coming to Cleveland Community College, and I think it's a combination of all of those things. Programs that students need and want, companies need, creating that culture of care. We genuinely, our employees care. And that student, when they come in and they meet with our employees, they realize we genuinely care about the success of our students. And I think that makes a difference.
And like you said, when I'm out in the community, I know at one point, you know, this wasn't a first option, but now it definitely is. Like I go to the schools, I even have like schools reach out and like, hey, can you come and talk to these students? They're interested in CCC, and like even with sports now, you know, you got people, you know, trying to get over here. So, but the whole, you know, the perception has changed, and then you have people that have graduated from here in the past and stuff like that. Like I'm a Yeti, you know, so they're getting excited about that. So, so where do you see the college going in the next 5 to 10 years?
Yeah, so things change so rapidly. It's sort of tough to predict out that far. But what I would say is we're going to continue to be focused on our community. We are a community college. We are invested here. I mean, I want our community to know this is their college. This is their college that they can be proud of, and we want to make sure we stay focused on offering the programs that are relevant to our community. There's that chicken egg sometimes with programs that maybe are super cutting edge, but you know, if we start those programs, students graduate from those programs and there's no jobs here. So we have to be careful with that, but we also have to pay attention to what's coming. You know, is it battery technology? Is it something related to AI? Is it robotics? Is it mining technology? Think about we have companies that do mining that are near us. So I think staying really connected to our companies, staying connected to the needs of our community, making sure we're offering programs that are relevant, making sure we're keeping up with the equipment that we have, with the technology that we have, making sure we have our faculty and staff highly trained and highly credentialed to offer the training and the instruction that is needed in the classrooms. Continuing to enhance the things that we're already doing, our processes, our procedures, being involved in the community, continuing to market what we do, and you know, in the last 3 or 4 years, we now own the prison campus. So we have opportunities with incarcerated individuals who we believe we can add a lot more programs there and truly give those individuals some incredible opportunity to make a difference when they get out. So we're hoping to expand that. We have a north campus now, just a little ways up Highway 180, and we purchased an additional 21 acres up there recently. So a lot of opportunity to expand what we're doing up there and even add programs that we don't offer today. So I think we're well primed. We're in a great position to grow the college and continue doing the things that we've done for the last 60 years.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Hurst, I want to thank you for hanging out with us for a little bit, and I want to say thank you for your vision and, you know, just things that you've brought to Cleveland County and being the president here at CCC, and just thank you for hanging out with us.
Absolutely. It's a true honor of a lifetime to be the president here. Love this community, and all I can say is go Yetis.
Go Yetis.
Go Yetis.
We're out here today for the 6th annual Yeti Athletics Golf Tournament. The money goes to support student athletics at Cleveland Community College, and all of it goes to scholarships.
Well, athletics certainly cannot be paid for out of our traditional funds, so county funds, state funds, federal funds. So we have to find other resources to be able to fund our athletic programs. And so the foundation is really key to ensuring that we can continue to operate our athletics program as well as fund the scholarships for our students. So we're bringing in students from not only Cleveland County, not only North Carolina, but all over the country. We have students coming to us, and we actually have our first 2 international students this year that are playing for the Yetis.
What this scholarship does for our 130, 140 athletes, this goes 100% to help fund. Some of these athletes cannot afford to attend college without the scholarships. We have over 50% of our athletes are out of county, out of state, and these scholarships 100% make it affordable for them to become a Yeti.
It's special to see how much support we have from our businesses in Cleveland County, our supporters of Cleveland County, and just what it really means to them to be out here and how we partner with them at CCC to help not only their business grow, but our community grow as well.
We're really happy to be a partner. You know, Bank OCK originally acquired First National Bank of Shelby, I think back in 2013. So we're just committed to being here in the community and being a part of the community, being helpful in any way that we can.
I think it's great for the athletic program that they're doing, Foundation doing this fundraiser that will support all athletics, all the teams, be able to support us when it comes to scholarship, meals, travel, etc. So I think it's a great opportunity for us to, as athletes and as coaches, to get out here and support this event as well.
This is by far the most people we've had out here, the most teams, and we've raised the most money today than we have in the history of doing our golf tournaments.
It's just a special day to see, you know, almost 130 golfers that came to support Yeti Athletics.
Sponsors, thank you, because really without you, we cannot host this tournament, and then your support that directly impacts our athletes, thank you.